Hi guys, welcome to the first podcast on my channel. I'm joined by Marce.
Winter's coming.
And Frankie.
Durham.
And this is going to be practically uncut. Usually I script my videos, but not today. You get the full Monty and all that. So, yeah, we've got some subjects. I'm going to talk about that shit. If you get offended by anything in this video, I really, really hate you. And,
suck a dick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's start. So, what the fuck do we call it? That's like the first thing. Really.
What? Oh, the title?
No, the podcast, yeah.
Yeah, well, the title.
Yeah, well...
Trending topics.
Random shit with Sam.
Yeah, but I can't just have a one-man podcast.
That's true still. No, it could be a monologue podcast.
Winter's coming in Durham.
Yeah, random shit with Sam, Winter's coming, and Durham. Can we have the picture of the duck as the...
No.
Oh, okay.
You're
No.
brown.
Can we have a duck montage in it?
You're brown.
No.
A duck montage?
Alright.
It's a duck. Where? Over there. It's a duck.
Obviously, yeah.
Zooming at the picture.
I'm S, you're F. He's M. SFM. You know. Stupid fucking morons. There you go.
Yes!
Stupid fucking morons.
That's the title.
That is the name of the podcast.
Stupid fucking morons.
It only took us like a minute to think of. I'm quite proud of that.
Yeah, I am as well.
Alright, so welcome to Stupid Fucking Morons, the podcast. And it's got an uncensored title because I'm a fucking rebel.
And he's going to get taken down.
Yeah.
And then he'll have a strike on his channel and he won't become YouTube famous.
And I won't get that money.
It's
all about the money, fuck the fans.
He's a sold out YouTuber. He even makes autobiographies nowadays.
Yeah, you dingus.
Alright, so the other day I was perusing the web and specifically the YouTube
Why are you
region.
staring so hard at the microphone?
Because, yeah,
The other day,
I'm fucking
perusing
romantically
the web.
interested.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, I looked on the trending tab
dear.
and there was this fucking potato of a woman just talking about shit.
Then Sam sent me the video of the potato.
Yeah, so I'm going to show it to Marce now so he's got some context. And
Oh,
then
you
we're
haven't
gonna-
seen it?
No?
Then we're going to talk about that shit in it. So we'll be back.
Durham.
You also call out Caitlyn Jenner,
Yeah.
but she's a conservative.
Yeah. But I think that, you know, she's saying she wants to go into the woman's bathroom. She's a woman now. Go into the woman's bathroom. But why? It's a tyranny by the minority. Why do I have to suffer because you can't decide what you want to be that day?
But is it a decision?
I would think so. It's your body. So it's your decision, right? We all make choices.
I guess a lot of people in the transgender community would then say, it is who I am, and I don't choose to be one way or another. It's who I am.
Okay, then go to the bushes. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not gonna put my child's life at risk because you want to change a law so that you can be comfortable with your beliefs, which means I have to change my beliefs and my rights. No.
Well, isn't this a world, though, of compromise? I mean, how do we get to a place of moving forward if all of us don't
compromise
understand where the
until it
other's coming
starts
from?
to infringe upon my rights too much?
Alright, so, yeah, that fucking Stacey Dash woman and her shit. I honestly
You
don't.
should put like little interlude music.
I don't give a fuck about the shit she says about Lady Gaga. She's like irrelevant now, but I don't know where to start, to be honest.
Right. What was the law that was introduced?
Well, she was referencing the transgender bathroom law, or anti-transgender bathroom law, if you will, that was implemented in North Carolina, which says that transgender people can't use like the bathroom that they identify with. So like, you know,
So
a
Man to a woman can't use woman's bathroom.
yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Man is a woman, can't use woman, and vice versa. It's just fucking dumb.
But Stacey Dash is like that, though.
I don't even know who she is.
Do you know? Okay.
I don't know who she is.
So anyhow,
She's from
yeah.
Clueless.
She got her neck looks like it hurts.
Right, Sam, we're not
Fucking
here
palsy or
we're not here
something.
to slander people here.
Mm-hmm.
We're here to talk about the what she said in that. So how's she compromise? How's she putting her kid's life at risk?
But you know you can.
So
have
that's what I'm
opinions too,
saying.
right?
But Stacey Dash is known for saying
Nah,
dumb
we
shit.
need to start like at the start. like, you know, she's a woman now. Cool. And then she pulls out some fucking words to try and make her sound cleverer. As a wise man once said.
So have you never?
As a wise man called.
Have you never like heard of what
Nah.
dumb shit Stacey Dash has
Tyranny
said?
by the minority. The fuck even is that? Tyranny is a word that I've heard of.
A
Mi-
Lannister.
I've heard of
minority.
minority.
A Lannister.
I guess it means like, you know, acquiescing to what the minority wants.
photosynthesis.
But okay.
Photosynthesis into the minority.
Yeah.
But like, you know, it's not really a minority if it's, you know, growing.
It's
And,
still a
like,
minority.
It's not like it's religion or anything. Like,
Well,
you know,
it's-
people just are.
But it's making moves though.
Yeah, but I mean, like with religion, it's like it's not like it's optional. But no, you can like lose faith in that. Like you can't just say like, oh yeah, not really
Yeah, it's not like
wanting
you're
to
gonna.
become a woman anymore.
It's not like you're gonna constantly switch.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
As she said.
you can.
as she said,
So
how
it's
you make
people
up your
that-
mind.
It's like it's both sides. It's like you can. It's like
Yeah,
maybe
you
people
can.
because like you know how like transgender has become like a big thing now. They could like see it as a trend. Oh yeah, let's become.
Yeah, but it's not a
transgender.
trend though.
But it's like
It's like how people think like the number of gay people are going up. It's not. It's because like people are more
but
like
don't
it's more acceptable to like say.
but don't you remember like back in the day?
But they're all
we've got-
oppressed back then.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, like year 8, year 9, you had like,
Like the Bible
every
bashes.
like every single girl claimed to be lesbian or bisexual just because it was like a thing.
That was fucking dumb, but I think it's because they were like growing up at the same time.
Yeah.
Like they didn't know what they were feeling.
But you don't know what you're
I mean,
feeling. innit?
I will admit it does feel like there are a lot of like bi and gay people
Mm.
like that are like 10 and they don't even know like, you know, what their penis looks like. But I don't know. I feel like it's dumb. Like,
Personally,
they've gone up because it's more acceptable to talk about.
uh,
It's not like,
That's the-
oh yeah, more people are becoming gay because it's like a virus.
But-
it's an epidemic.
But yeah,
People
more
are wanting
people are
penis
being
now.
born. So more people are being born. More people are going to be born like not wanting to be that gender. If that makes sense. So
There's more people and all.
well, it's like
yeah,
say-
exactly.
It's not
So you're
even
going to
like,
have more
it-
people that
it's
are
not
going to
even
become
just that it's like more
minorities.
acceptable. There's literally like a spike in the population.
Alright, say there's like a kid, he gets born or whatever, and he's a bit sensitive, yeah. So he's been like a sensitive guy, and he's not always like the okay, not a manly man, but like the
Yeah, they're feminine.
yeah, it's kind of feminine, and then he's like, oh, okay, men are changing into women now. I'm a bit feminine. I can do that too. So it could be a case of that as
Yeah, but
well.
he was born feminine though.
Yeah, but that
It's
doesn't.
not like it was a choice that he was a feminine person.
But like he didn't
That's
need to turn
That's kinda true.
transgender because he was feminine. Like he could
Yeah,
have
but
just like he didn't like not feminine to the extent of like where you becoming a girl, but it's like just the idea sparked in someone's head.
Oh, I get yeah, and then they're kind of just use that.
because like it's like an option.
Yeah. Oh, and you get that like
Yeah,
it kind of takes the option away for people who are going to take the piss out
I
of
think-
it.
Yeah,
think
because
that's
it's
like
not
the
as
point for-
genuine.
I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the point for anything though. Like if you're gay, you're not gonna be like born gay, be like, oh yeah, I like dick when you come out the womb. It's gonna be like, oh, I kind of like men a bit. So it advances. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm choosing to like.
Yeah, it's a thing over time.
Yeah, exactly. It like advances.
Yeah. But obviously there are those
Oh yeah,
people,
so they're not going to be that quick kind of change between
Yeah.
the.
But there are
the
those
It's not like bipolar disorder. Like,
there are those people
It's
that
something-
aren't genuine in it.
they're born with, yeah.
Yeah, there are the yeah. I understand
But
that.
that comes with everything.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Not
That
even like
comes
all
with everything.
drag
I feel
queens
like
are
you
gay.
can't put a law on it yet.
Nah, you
But
can't.
you've just got to accept that people will take the mick, and thanks to Freddie for barking.
But a lot of people, but it's like, you know how a lot of people just like are stuck in a mentality of like they don't want change in any shape, way or form.
Like
Yeah.
a
They
lot of drag queens are straight. Well, they can be like, they're literally as feminine as it comes. Like, I just said effeminate, is that even a word? Effeminate.
Feminine.
But,
Depends, as long as it made you sound cleverer.
Clever.
Uh,
I don't know. But I personally don't think we need to like take
Nah.
Stacey Dash's comments into account because
Because
she says dumb
it-
shit on a regular.
And she's irrelevant because I didn't even know who she
I
was.
said a bunch of
Clueless.
like,
I've never watched Clueless.
I said before we started recording,
Actually, no, I wouldn't be surprised.
like
Yeah, Marce,
9
I've not
times
watched
out of
6
10.
Sides of the Potato Man. God's
9 times out of 10 are like I'm able to see shit from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can only really see like 1.4, and that's like, you know, pretty primitive people that are like, oh yeah, if you're born with a penis, you're a man.
But then again, she was talking
They're
a
not
bit
like,
of truth.
They're not progressing.
She was saying a bit of truth, like, why should I change my
Yeah,
morals?
and then she
Because
goes on
you
and says
feel-
some dumb shit about
Okay,
having...
but take that dumb
no,
shit.
no, she says how her rights are affected. What about the rights of the transgender people
Yeah, it's true.
that are like in a dress going into the men's bathroom? You know, it's
I get
It's like,
it.
yeah, you
but
keep your rights, but
No,
I'll keep mine, yeah, but you can't.
you can't.
I was
but it
talking
works
to-
both ways as well.
Yeah,
doesn't
exactly.
It?
I was talking
Yeah.
to Frankie about it on Skype like ages ago. How they were saying like rape numbers are gonna go up, but they wouldn't be saying that if it was like women dressed as men going into men's bathrooms. It's just because there's men dressing as women going into women's bathrooms.
Yeah.
Like it's that double standard shit, and they.
Yeah.
Yeah, then
I
she
don't
said
know
about
what they're
putting a
thinking.
kid's lives at risk. Someone expand on that
Let's not talk about the dumb shit that she says, because she says a lot of dumb shit. Like she
one. Let's say
commented
dumb
on
shit any more times.
she commented on, I think you know how the boycott thing, the Oscars boycott thing.
The NWA.
No, let's talk about that.
Nah,
The Oscars boycott. That's something.
Wait, you're on about
the
wait?
black people thing.
Yeah.
Black
know
people aren't
it's
being recognised by the
Yeah,
Oscars.
so you're on about the Straight Outta Compton when they didn't get nominated.
No, I don't think it was just because of that. I think they was just boycotting just for the reason there's like no black people
What are you
being
saying?
nominated for Oscars. I forgot.
Oh yeah, you mean like best actor and best support actor? Yeah, yeah.
I think I don't exactly
No,
remember.
but
what
Straight
she
Outta
did
Compton
say.
didn't get nominated as a film though, did it?
Must not have.
Nah, that's why, and they never got invited.
So
Yeah, I think that's why. I think.
and then I don't know what she was saying, but she said like the dumbest stuff about the situation. You can pause it right there and watch the video of Stacey Dash talking shit about, you know,
But I won't.
you don't know.
No, because I just want to talk about the Oscars instead. You've got me like you reminded me of that. No,
What about the Oscars? Continue.
nah, because it's not the Oscars' fault. Like, yeah, Rocky getting a nomination and not the
Mark
guy that played
Jordan.
Creed or whatever. Like, that was a bit suspect, but.
Nah, not even because.
Nah, it's because it's not the Oscars' fault that the one.
Can you get the list up of who got the people?
Yeah, it's just white people, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, but can you get
Yeah,
the
it's
list?
the
'Cause I
white
want to see the
people's choice
names. I
awards.
want to see the names so I can reference names just in case.
Oh.
Oh God, fuck's sake, man.
Yeah,
I'll do it on my phone then.
Do it?
I am.
Okay. Yeah. Fight me.
Look at me in the eyes.
Or fight me
Alright
again.
then. Yeah,
UFC
there you go.
201.
UFC's under one.
UFC
We
202.
can't have no, we can't because Conor McGregor's pre-booked that one, so we
Yeah,
have
but
to
we'll
go
have
for
like the, you know the.
it. I don't want to be no
second main event.
build-up fight.
Yeah, anyhow. It's not.
There's
that,
like videos on about Stacey Dash response to Jada Pinkett Smith.
it's not the Oscars' fault, like, for no black people being nominated, because, like, no one's casting black people as like the main role. That's what it is. Like, it's always white people.
I disagree.
Like John Boyega, yeah, but
I disagree.
that's about it.
Because think about it, like, I mean, like, okay, fair enough, like,
It's because no
Most-
one wants like a black star. Like, they're not racist, but they don't go out and say like, oh yeah, I want a black person.
but then again, isn't that being kind of racist, like, saying,
That's kind of patronising though.
exactly.
In a way, like
yeah.
if you say like, oh yeah, I want a black person to be my main star,
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
Should be based on talent, not
But
skin
I
colour.
think, like, if you look over the history of like the Oscars and like who's been nominated and who's won, like it is like ridiculous.
Yeah, but
It's ridiculous.
if we're gonna reference like racist times, the Oscars have been around like ages.
yeah, and
It's
it's
like the
like
black and white era.
it's a bunch of like old
Black
white.
and white cameras, not like black and white
But I'm
people.
sure it's like a bunch of old white men like deciding. Like,
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
Who's
but then again, how many lead male
That's-
actors?
Yeah,
do you have?
no one
the
casts
same.
black people in the main roles. That's why no one gets nominated
See,
for like
with-
best actor.
with Creed?
I'm annoyed about Straight Outta Compton because I like that film and I thought
still
it
haven't-
personally
still
could have
haven't
been
watched
there.
it.
It personally could have
I
been
still
there,
haven't watched it.
but I haven't watched The Revenant properly, and I've watched Mad Max, and that they were films that took away a lot of awards, yeah.
Mm.
And they don't like Straight Outta Compton doesn't compare to that, especially not the cinematics in Mad Max. Don't get me wrong, the story was a bit, but I understand it's a classic, yeah. But like you can't put in like Straight Outta Compton, yeah. They can't match the kind of like what's one award here, like the best sound editing. Yeah, Mad Max
yeah.
Fury Road.
I mean, best soundtrack maybe.
Yeah, soundtrack. Yeah,
Yeah, but
Best-
it weren't made for the film, was it?
best
Would that
costume
count
design.
if
Best
it's like a
costume
song
design.
already?
Mad Max. You can't like.
Because Eminem got a best soundtrack for Green Mile, I think. 8 Mile.
Yeah, he did. Because he's
Green Mile. That's a different film.
Yeah, but what else? Best costume design, Mad Max. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even you Creed. You couldn't compare Creed to that, could you?
I mean,
Then-
Creed was a good film, but Michael B. Jordan, like, as
Best
much as I
production
liked
design?
it,
Michael Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan, he didn't have like an Oscar-worthy role.
Yeah, Michael Jordan shouldn't act.
Exactly.
He should stick to basketball and baseball and whatever he does.
No, actually not baseball.
And hang around with cartoon characters.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be boxing.
And think
That's
about
too many
it, like,
sports.
usually like the films that get awarded for Oscars, they're like the biggest ones in the year, innit? And how many like
how many blockbusters are there that?
yeah,
Yeah.
for there to be black people in it? It's like Will Smith. Fair enough, he should have got like Will Smith hasn't got an Oscar, has he?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah,
But he hasn't. He's been in films, but how many are blockbusters?
Yeah, he's not like a stellar actor as well. I hate to say.
Have you watched £7?
I've never.
I've watched Is it? What is it? What's the one film? Is it the I Am
Legend.
Legend? Is
Yeah.
that the one? Yeah.
Hey, friend. Yeah.
But then
That was
again,
actually
was
really
that
good. That was a really good
was that a
performance.
blockbuster? Oh, I've knocked the mic. Was that a blockbuster or not? They were like.
But not all of them have to be blockbusters. But
Yeah,
it
but
was
then
big
again,
at the
yeah.
time.
No, I'd say it
You're
was.
looking. You got
It was
also
a big
got.
film. but
You look
yeah,
also
like
got to look at the
blockbuster.
people that they then compete against. So say they have a black lead role, yeah, like Creed, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Then he's competing against Leonardo DiCaprio, and then who won Mark Rylance Best Supporting Actor.
Whoever the fuck that is, yeah.
Yeah, but there was other wait, who got nominated? Let me look at who got nominated.
So it's not
That's
like
all
they're
right.
small actors. Like we don't even know that best supporting actress. It's,
Yeah,
it's not
that's
like a
true.
name thing.
I don't think it is a race thing, although it could count towards being a race thing.
Boycotting's not helping anything though. It's just. It's not giving them a bad name so much. It's just not
But
helping the Oscars.
no, but look how much controversy or
Well,
controversy it did stir up, and how
Yeah,
much
maybe
light
they're
it
gonna
did
like
shed
bat an
on.
eyelid, but they shouldn't be like looking especially at films with black people in. They should just be looking at all films and like looking at it for what it is, like the quality of it.
But I don't think it was just black people. I think it was like
Like
biracial.
races,
Just
yeah.
other
Oh, okay,
races.
alright, here we are. The actor in a leading role category brought in a mix of talented stars. Matt Damon, the Martian. I actually like that film.
I've
I've watched that film.
Damon.
You haven't watched it?
No.
Really good
Martian.
film. But I'm disappointed that the poster was text on Matt Damon's face again, because that seems to be a recurring theme with Matt Damon. But like any movies, he just put text on his face for a poster. But Leonardo
The
DiCaprio,
film.
obviously.
Conspiracy.
Michael Fassbender, is it?
Yeah,
He
yeah.
played Steve Jobs in the.
Oh,
Steve Jobs
yeah,
film.
yeah.
That was a really good film. I've watched that one as
It's in
well. I
Assassin's
did like.
Creed now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Michael
I did
Fassbender.
like the Steve Jobs film.
Do watch it.
Yeah. So then, like, they're competing against them kind of people that are on them big kind of films, yeah. And they're established people as well, like Matt Damon and Leonardo DiCaprio, two
Yeah.
very established people. And that Michael Fassbender I kind of knew about, but he did a really good job
He was a
in the Steve Jobs film, no pun
the guy in
intended.
X-Men.
Yeah.
Magneto, wasn't he? Michael
So exactly,
Fassbender.
so he's a known actor, you know what I mean?
It's yeah. But it is ridiculous how like some black people or any like people.
Yeah,
of
I think
race-
it's ridiculous how it's overlooked though.
God, we've
It
like
is.
gone over all like the culture. Like we've gone over, LGBT, now racism.
That's
What the social issues
That's
is there?
what podcasts are about.
Yeah. Well, they're just not.
No, 'cause it all is
Just made it into that.
It's now the race, LGBT, feminism, vegan,
That was
vaping cast.
That was right.
That wasn't
The
right,
only thing
no.
they got
I didn't even touch you. I
was-
just looked at you.
The only thing they got nominated for straight out of Compton was writing original screenplay or something. Wait, was that an
That
award?
was a biopic, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that. They didn't really, yeah, but they still didn't get invited though, which was weird.
Yeah, but I think you have to pay even if. Or actually, no.
Yeah, you have to pay for a table. Oh no, it's like that at the
Maldos.
Grammys and that, innit?
I don't know.
Yeah, so that was done then about that one.
I
Yeah.
think so.
On to the next one. What's the next one?
I'm done beating a dead horse. But speaking of dead animals, let's talk about that fucking gorilla that's been in the news. Well, Facebook mainly, but
And he's like now.
I'm not even going to give context on this one because if you've got a computer or like internet access,
Or you just don't live in a cave.
yeah, if you've got internet access, you've heard about
You know
this,
about the SpongeBob caveman meme.
this
and
fucking
this
Tarzan thing.
gorilla.
with the gorilla adopting the child or whatever, and then
No,
you being
adopting
shot.
the child.
Okay.
Yo,
No,
you know what,
I'm not,
yeah?
I'm not gonna say that because it's not what I think.
If I was a
but
kid, and I was there with that gorilla, yeah, because that kid
you'd want to look.
that kid looks like he had a fun time. Like, do you see how like the kid looked up at the gorilla, like with his hand out?
Yeah,
to
he
it?
got that. He got that
It was
first-hand experience. You get me?
That was sick. It looked sick to me, and yeah, until he obviously.
Yeah, it's alright until the gorilla goes and like flipping throws him around like a rag doll, and it's alright looking cool.
That was mad.
It was like pulling him round and shit.
Right, so
Yeah.
Sam, what do you think?
What do I think? Well, I get
Cross
it.
his legs.
I get why people are mad. Like that the gorilla got shot because it's endangered or whatever, and people are fucking dumb anyhow. But like, the mother or whatever, the parent.
Yeah, it was the mother.
Obvious.
It was a mother.
You know, not so much like she should have had her eyes on him at all times, but like should have known what he was doing, even if she wasn't looking at him. And the zoo, they shouldn't have made it so easy for him to actually get into the gorilla.
I see it both ways though.
Like I read that like they do it so it seems like they're not like
Captive.
in captivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why are you gonna be able to like climb in?
Yeah, it's very true.
You know, how much in captivity do they look at? There's like, you know, a Chinese man with a camera in
No,
there.
but you know what? To be fair, most zoos are actually like that. Most zoos are actually really open.
No, I think if they're gonna do that, yeah, they should do it like, you know, when they do them safari tours and they put the humans in the, like, so like you're like in the car or in the whatever, yeah, with the.
Nah, gorillas, so they're like.
Yeah, I know they're strong things,
They're like
yeah.
tanks, yeah.
Yeah,
They could
but
run
like,
a car easy.
yeah, I know, but like they should do it like that, so it's like the animal is free and you're the thing like in the cage, and because then you see the animal.
That's
Why can't
more
they just
risky,
do like,
isn't it?
you know, sea life centre, like put them behind glass?
Yeah, yeah.
Glass isn't that bad.
But
you
no,
can't
no,
climb
I seen a
over
video
glass.
one time of a gorilla running at glass and it right smashed the glass.
Yeah, he like cracked the glass, but he didn't. You know.
Yeah, 2 more runs at that.
Yeah, but he hurt himself probably.
Yeah,
That's like-
this
that's
is a gorilla. They
running
don't know
into
what
a
pain is.
That's how the ending.
They
of
don't know what
Iron
pain is.
Legend.
I bet the one got shot, yeah, and he was like, oh, and he probably. Actually, I was going to say he was about to shrug it off, but he didn't.
No, Marce, tell that
Alright,
story though about Bethan's child, whatever. You were just saying.
Oh, Marce's kid.
my
Marce's
kid.
adopted child.
Disclaimer: Marce does not have children.
No, it's
Not yet.
what was it? All right,
Give him a year.
all right. What context
This
I'm
isn't
gonna
about
give?
gorillas, by the way.
I'm gonna give out the
Sure.
slightest context. I picked a kid up from primary school.
No, he knew the kid as well.
Yeah.
He knew the kid.
He should be a
Okay,
child.
I
He was
picked
meant
up
to pick the kid up.
my nephew-in-law-ish from primary school. Supposed to cross the road and that. Obviously, I held his hand, but he must have been excited or whatever. Then he just like as soon as he's
The
in
whole
a-
shit road.
he's in an opening in the road or whatever to run across the road, but it really wasn't an opening. So he just ran into traffic like in just a split second. So obviously, I see where like
You can't punish her for a second. Like,
exactly
For a second of.
you can't like you
No, everyone
can't.
makes mistakes. Everyone has those
I mean,
mistakes.
fair enough,
Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
Fair enough. You
Everyone
should have
makes
been a bit
mistakes.
You should be like a bit more like aware of your child.
A bit of Sam's group performance coming
Well, I
out.
thought-
Hannah Montana.
but no one actually knows how.
Jesus.
Like, has anyone seen how she got in?
No.
How the kid got into it?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I've just seen like the aftermath.
Exactly. So like,
Now he
everyone's-
fell in?
yeah, but how? So what
Yeah,
was the
you
mother
shouldn't-
doing at the time?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't just like it wasn't like a well.
Because maybe
I
your
don't- I
cousin
don't-
was looking after
I
the
don't
kid.
know for sure, but I'm sure it wasn't like a ledge that you could just fall over. But there must have been like some climbing involved.
It must have been, but
I don't know, but I mean,
it couldn't have been much for a kid to get on it.
I'm picturing it like the mother's holding it like you know how mothers like or how you
Nah, I don't-
hold a child.
Now the
It-
kid was
it's-
a bit too big to get
Yeah,
on.
it seemed
Yeah,
big enough
okay.
to walk, which is obviously like how it was. Able
You
to
never
do.
know, yeah. He could have done some Mission Impossible shit,
No.
you know, and like got himself out of his pram, yeah, and was like, run! And then he like ran, and then he like got over the fence, and then he just like, yeah, ended up in the
I
gorilla
don't even
cage.
know how she'd get in though.
I suppose the kid was still conscious after he fell. Did you see how much of a dip it was
Yeah, I know, it was a big
from the
difference.
recording
See,
point
it was
to
a
the.
slant. Like
Yeah, it was
in
a
the video.
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
I'm sure it like wasn't just a slant to get there. There
Yeah.
must have been like some.
I think yeah, it's kind of 50-50 because the zoo shouldn't have made it that easy for even a kid
Yeah,
to get in.
The blame's like 50-50s,
Yeah, yeah.
but.
And
No,
I
it's not
do
even
kind
that.
of
It's not even
understand
that.
why people are going on about how the mom should be
I'll take that back.
taken to court for killing an endangered animal because even
Well-
though it was only a second and whatnot, yeah.
But
It started with her, yeah.
It
And
wasn't
it
her
ended with
fault.
no. It started with her, like yeah, and then the kid got in, and then the animal died. So the chain reaction started from her. So I kind of see where that comes
maybe
from.
her cousin was looking after the kid.
No.
Or
Yeah, but then that'll be found out in the court case, wouldn't it?
I'll take back what I said just about it being 50-50. Because, 1 second. That kid was in there for a while.
Whatever happened,
Like, it shouldn't have been even
due
been
to
able to get in
her
there
kid,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, but as long as
the
it's...
endangered animal ended up dead.
But as long as it's like...
If she looked away for a second, he should have been able to do some dumb shit, but not like get into the enclosure like fully.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I
Shouldn't be able to,
understand.
knock on
The
the
But
passenger.
what
so
can
to be
you
fair,
do, though?
they should probably take maybe even the zoo to
I
court
don't
over
even
it because it
know
was
what
the
ratio
zoo's
it-
fault
uh,
for not protecting the animal.
But what can you do as soon as that kid's over the fence? If it was a
No,
fence.
but he shouldn't be able to get over the fence. That's the thing.
Yeah, like the zoo haven't really protected the people or the animal as well.
But most zoos are like that, and this is like the first time in ages something like this has happened.
But I think
Yeah,
they
'cause
could have
most people
tranquilised the gorilla as well.
Most people aren't fucking dumb and want to go into an
But is
enclosure.
the mother dumb for that one split second?
Oh,
Maybe
actually,
the kid fell.
I heard about a guy that got eaten by a lion still. Never mind.
Yeah, I was coming to one of those. So I was like, I knew a guy.
I knew a guy and he got eaten by a lion.
It's crazy.
Rip Steve.
But yeah,
I don't even want to talk about this gorilla subject too much, man.
Yeah,
It hurts my head.
It's headache inducing, but
I think it's the zoo's fault to be fair. Well, a fair bit of it's on the zoo.
see,
But wouldn't they tranquilise the
I
gorilla?
wouldn't
They
give
didn't
the
need
mom.
to kill an
I wouldn't
endangered
give the
animal.
mom full blame. Not full blame.
people are gonna like be shit either way. Because if the gorilla wasn't shot, chances are the kid would have died. So people would have been calling for him to have shot the gorilla anyway.
What do you mean?
Like if they didn't shoot the gorilla and the kid died, they would have been like, "Why didn't you do something about it?
Oh yeah, I know.
Why didn't you kill the
Yeah,
gorilla?"
but I'd rather people be outraged. Oh no, but then again,
like
the kid
it's
would've
a human
died.
life.
No, but I'd rather people be outraged. Oh.
Like people are forgetting that like, a kid's
Yeah, I know what
life
you
was
mean.
on the line.
I get you.
care
I know,
about
I
a
know.
gorilla dying.
But a gorilla's really endangered.
But the kid didn't die though.
Yeah,
If it
because
did
they
die.
because they shot the gorilla.
Mm.
I was saying just like
I don't know,
you know,
because it depends how you look at it. Because
if the kid did die,
some
they
people
would
might
have said,
see
"Why
it.
didn't you shoot the gorilla?"
I understand
Exactly.
that some people.
Fuck people, man.
Nah, would have
I hate
been
them
like-
so much.
It's double
Some
standards.
people would have been like,
That's why I'm happy I've
If
got
they-
a low sub count.
some people
Because
would
I
be
hate
like, yeah.
people.
Well, there's only so many gorillas in the world, and there's loads of people in the world.
Man, nah, I would never. have thought
No,
of it
some
like that.
people, some people
Yeah,
would.
it's true.
Some people would be like, there's barely any gorillas and there's loads of people. So if one kid dies but an endangered species survives,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like happy days. But
But you know what? Yeah, it shouldn't have happened in the first place.
it really shouldn't. Basically, from that whole little talk, we decided the zoo and the mother are to blame.
But do you reckon the gorilla
See-
should have been tranquilised?
Yeah,
Nah.
but he
'cause-
might have
nah,
got
that-
angry and hurt the kid.
Nah,
Yeah.
there would have been too much of a delay between like when he
Yeah.
got shot and when it.
Couldn't they have distracted it with something?
But what I
But
do?
no, because people were screaming and shit as well. That kind of helped. Like the gorilla would
I
have
know,
sort of
yeah.
like spooked out.
You know what they should have done?
I lost my cat.
They
the
should
other
have
day
got the
'cause she got scared.
zookeeper.
the zookeeper.
Oh god.
When the two gorillas are fighting.
I-
Inserts clip of when the two gorillas
Oh
are
no,
fighting
two
with
gorillas
the
can't fight though, because obviously like gorilla lives are so important. Gorilla lives matter.
zoo.
Yeah, that like fuck kids. It's all about gorillas.
I don't know, man.
Can you insert the video of the gorillas fighting?
I'm not inserting videos. It's a podcast.
Get the zookeeper.
How are we gonna put a video in there?
It's fucking man.
Like,
I could do a your brand with it and put it at the end.
you're brown.
Yeah, just at the end, you just got the two gorillas fighting.
I'll do like my outro or whatever. Fetch the zookeeper.
And then the gorillas are like this, just smacking each other.
You know what? Yeah, but in other news,
Nah.
speaking of gorillas,
No, I'm not done.
well, hold on. Was
Oh,
it,
he's
No,
not done.
I'm not done.
I'm gonna let you finish.
hold on,
but
2 seconds.
Oh,
Was there a gorilla in Jungle Book? That wasn't, was there?
yeah. No, there are apes on there.
Yeah, it was no.
Yeah.
It's a huge.
But anyhow,
mountain.
Sam wasn't finished, so he's gonna let you finish in a minute. But
But
Like,
Go on, Sam.
even if
preach.
both parties fucked up anyhow,
Tell him again.
like, shut up.
Come on, I'm hyping you up. Say something.
With the kid being able to get in, and like, you know, the mother not paying attention or whatever.
yeah.
Like, why was there not like a protocol? Like, why did they not have a plan for if something happened?
I don't know, but
'Cause
how often
obviously-
does that happen?
That's
no.
literally all I say.
But if it's opened up, obviously, like it's in their mind that it could.
I
Think
don't know, 'cause
about-
it's kind of like you got to think then. If you're thinking about what do we do if a mother like gets distracted and a kid falls in a cage with a gorilla, you then got to kind of think about that for every different animal in the zoo. Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
a lot.
but
Of
it
things
should,
to know
it
about.
should be
A
standard.
penguin's not going to do shit.
You'd be surprised.
Oh no, them penguins are lethal, you know.
Penguin kills a man.
Have you ever seen some of them eat
Nah,
fish?
I would Google it. I already know the answer that penguins killed a person.
But I do
they just
think-
would have. People don't.
I do think they should have had protocol for it, but I always do say, like, when has this ever happened? Like, when is, like...
No, but it's so like.
Because a lot
the
of zoo
chances
staff...
of it happening.
Because what do zoo staff do? Like, a lot of zoo staff, like,
Nah,
they feed
because like
them...
human instinct. Like if you're on a tall building, you're there like I could jump off this
Yeah.
because I'm a fucking crazy person.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking at that, you could be like I could go down there if I wanted. That's an easy climb.
Mm.
You know, they should know.
Yeah,
that
and then
people are thinking
out of
that
every
and-
so many people, you get the one that's just like, well, fuck it, man.
Yeah, they're like the drunkies. But yeah,
Yeah, a bit of adrenaline, man. I'm gonna go in the cage with the fucking gorilla, man.
Is that what's done on that one?
I think so.
We're even going to talk about the EU because it's nah.
EU in. I mean, EU in. Britain
No,
in.
I'm aiming for 50 minutes.
50-minute podcast.
Mm.
I can't even count that.
We're on 29.
I'm 29. We've really spent 29 minutes
29
talking.
minutes. I told you we're good at talking.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyhow, back to the EU.
Don't
Alright,
take that too
segueing
serious.
towards
I
the
don't
next
want to
subject.
talk
So,
too much about
speaking
it.
of-
Yeah, not talking too tough about the EU, yeah.
Speaking of dead gorillas, let's talk about politics. So, EU.
Oh, dead animal,
Wait, hold on,
David Cameron and the
disclaimer.
pig.
No.
Oh.
Disclaimer. We don't know that much about politics.
No.
Disclaimer.
It's not actual proof that, because I just said about the David Cameron and the pig thing. It's not actual proof that he did it, and I swear it's just like.
No, I'm sure there's a picture.
Alright, well,
There's a
if there's not actual proof of it, yeah, it was banter, and sorry, David Cameron, I don't want to die, or get sued or whatever. So, bants, yeah.
So, English news.
Well, hold on.
I'm pretty sure I don't have any American viewers.
What
How you
EU?
doing, man? You YouTube famous?
EU and Britain and a Britain out.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that.
Okay, cool.
So,
Gosh, he was talking about all his fans, man. It's fucking
Jesus.
considerate.
everyone, they're not up in arms.
The
but-
one in the bed.
Sam's got a fan in his bed right now.
Yeah.
Bants. Yeah, some YouTube famous bants.
Huh?
Do a woman voice.
Oh my god, I'm such a big fan.
Insert picture of
I
fan.
love how you laugh.
Can
Blow
you,
me,
take, can
fam.
you put the picture of the fan?
Blow me so hard.
Oh.
Why did it sound into like Talisa's sex tape? Oh god, that was
I didn't
like
even
20
watch
years
it.
ago, yeah.
I don't think I watched it.
Yeah,
Back to UK politics.
British people talking about
Boris Johnson for
leaving the
president.
EU, which is like, you know, the Europe group, friendship groups and all that.
Oh, friends, Europe friends, friends that work together in Europe friends.
Yeah, but,
I'm a whale.
like, honestly, I don't know why we care about leaving. That's all I know about politics. But, you know, cross my legs again. I'm serious.
Cross his legs. Serious talk.
Nah, because, like, why did that idea come to our brains? Our British brains of like leaving.
Apparently.
Well, someone was clearly having a crumpet and drinking a cup of tea because, you know, from your British stereotypes video, that's all we do. So
Yeah.
someone was clearly doing that, and
I
then
didn't talk about
someone in
crumpets.
power, didn't you?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm disappointed.
I spoke about tea.
If someone who was in power clearly was doing that, I just thought, you know what? Fuck it. Someone just thought,
But
you know what?
apparently
Fuck
it's
it, we're
been
gonna
like
leave the
a,
EU.
I'm sorry for
apparently it's been like an issue like for ages, but it just hasn't been spoken about. Not even an issue, but just talked about.
It literally is an idea someone had once. It's not like based on past experience. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's go back to the glory days. It's like, oh yeah, what would happen if we
Because
left?
personally, I don't see any.
It's like
It's like
being
social
in a,
experiment gone wrong with unions.
it's like being in a,
conceptual.
it's like being at a gorilla pen.
Prank gone too far.
Like, what would happen if I went in that gorilla pen? What would happen if I left the EU? So it's all theoretical. Like, no
What
one
would happen
cared.
if like black people were nominated for Oscars?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Then we'd have like a black world, and then the robots would overtake the world.
Whoa. What
Nah,
happened?
that's something I want to talk about actually. It's been on my mind.
Oh,
I'll talk about it afterwards.
What,
Well, yeah.
aliens?
Carry on.
You're on about
So-
aliens, isn't it?
I
Yeah,
don't
well,
see-
we're voting whether to leave the EU or not. So
Oh wait, let's do the quick vote now. We can
wait,
decide this
wait,
right now.
there's three of us as well. So
Yeah, we can
we're
decide
not going to
this
get like
right
a
now.
deadlock. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a decisive vote right
Should-
now.
should we say at the
England
same
will
time?
let you know. No,
So
no,
we're not
no.
influencing
One at a time,
each
one at a
other.
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no.
don't want to influence.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but I've already got my mind up.
Yeah, I've made my mind.
Alright, let's
Do
three.
you have yours?
Yeah,
Cool.
three.
Wait, no, what are we doing at the same time?
Nah.
Yeah, because we can't be like.
Nah. Just go round.
Let's
Alright,
go
go
around. Alright, so,
So I'm Britain in, EU in.
I'm in, mate.
I'm in as well.
Yeah.
Oh, there we are. Alright, we're staying.
Yay!
Save David Cameron.
Even though your man Boris Johnson's voting for out.
Oh, no, but Boris Johnson for Prime Minister though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
wants to go out.
Yeah, we'll stay in and then we'll get Boris voted in.
Oh yeah, true.
We'll do another one of these
That's-
after we've stayed in. and then it'll be like, yeah, Boris in, and then Boris will be in, and this is how we influence the country.
I don't see any perks of us leaving the EU at all.
No,
Trust,
like,
just along the lines at airports.
Exactly, like people like me.
There's no
come in
plus.
this country. You need people like me.
There's literally no
You
plus.
need people like me.
Why do we need people like you again to provide great
Like,
bands?
To point your fucking fingers at.
Like it's best to like relate it to you. Like we all like football, so if we leave the EU, we're gonna like have more homegrown talent because we can't get as much like overseas stuff.
No, that doesn't affect
Because
it.
they're not part of the
That
EU.
doesn't affect it.
I'm pretty sure I heard something like that.
Nah, it kind of does.
Dude,
It kind of
doesn't-
would though. Nah, because in the oh wait, no, it might not.
Think about how many American footballers come over here.
That's just one point. Like some online shops don't ship to countries outside
Oh my
the
god,
EU.
we can't eat milk. You know what's it called? The Magic Stars. We can't eat Magic Stars.
Yeah. Just
Not to
What?
be sold outside of EU. It says it on the pack.
I mean, they'll probably change it.
It's going to become as rare as like heroin. I'm joking. That's not rare.
No, my house.
It's going to become like
Fucking right.
illegal.
Like in Breaking
Contraband
Bad,
Magic Stars.
when he has like a crackhead party at his house.
Oh god, Jesse.
Yeah.
Hey yo, Mr. White.
Science, bitch.
So about the we're in.
Yeah, so anyhow, we're staying in. Next subject.
Very in, all summer 16. Ghostbusters.
Alright, I ain't seen this, so...
So, me and Marce have like the joint opinion that the whole internet. It's not they should stop hating.
It hurts my brain.
They're entitled to their opinion, but they're not entitled to like a rash opinion. Like they can't just make an opinion before there's like justified.
Yeah,
hate.
like you do all the time.
Yeah, but
about any film ever.
Yeah, but
Potato Man was terrible.
About any
I
film
saw
ever.
that film. I said
What
it
about
as I was watching
Transformers?
it.
Talk about
yeah,
Transformers.
talk about Transformers.
No.
Go on.
Okay.
Go on.
Go on,
Go
talk
on.
about Michael Bay. Talk
Go
about
on.
him.
What they're talking about
Go on.
is they offered ages ago to take me to the cinema to watch Transformers.
Was it that?
Yeah, it
And
was.
what I said was I heard Transformers is bad, so I wasn't up for watching it.
Then you was like, I don't like Michael Bay films. Explosion. Then I was like, oh, but have you seen Transformers?
You
And then
slander
you
Transformers.
You just dug yourself a hole of Michael Bay films, and you just kept digging.
You slandered Transformers so bad and Michael
did.
Bay.
You
and
slated it differently.
And I swear we talked about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. He was like, nah, shit, because it's Michael Bay.
Yeah, you was. And then you was
Nah.
like,
There you go.
then you was
There
like,
you
oh,
go.
wait.
Nah,
Then he was like, oh, there'll be bear explosion, like boom, 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 bang.
These times there weren't
I'm
that
sure
many
I said they look
explosions.
weird. They look weird. The Ninja Turtles.
Nah, you need to watch
Still
it.
standing
It's
with
really
Michael
good,
Bay.
though.
They don't look
It's
like
a
turtles.
really good film.
They look like. They're that bloke from Batman vs Superman, the villain.
Bane.
Yeah.
No, not Bane.
Bane.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bane.
They look like Doomsday.
Yeah,
He looks
the
like a turtle.
Ninja Turtles
Go
look
on,
like Bane.
were you gonna tell me his name was Doomsday?
Nah,
Yeah,
but I wasn't
exactly.
going to say anything because I knew they didn't look like Bane.
Doomsday.
Well,
Bane.
after I've been attacked, let's try amend some violence on the internet by talking about the Ghostbusters trailer and saying what we think about it.
I haven't
Pause.
watched the first one.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the first
So
one.
we're gonna watch that now.
But I've
and
watched
the
the
second
second
one,
one,
yeah.
and I thought the second one. I
I'm
watched.
pretty sure Frankie hasn't seen any.
I've seen the first Ghostbusters.
No, the trailers.
I watched the second
no,
one in
no.
the cinemas, and it was really I really enjoyed it. And then I found out about the hate, but I quite enjoyed it.
Can we?
Dun,
Are
dun,
you
dun,
pausing
dun.
now and then?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be back. We're back.
It's not that bad.
Just watched the two trailers.
It's not that bad.
All right. It was a
It's
bit.
instead of a potato
It was a
man.
bit
Mm.
too
Human
cliche.
centipede. It wasn't enough like.
Alright,
Human Centipede.
okay.
It was
Aside-
too cliche for me.
If you didn't know that this was like such a big
Yeah,
controversial
a
thing,
free-
you wouldn't have analysed it that hard.
No, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't have. You're right.
It's like
I would have been like,
If-
oh, that's a trailer. Oh, come on.
if you seen it as just a normal trailer, what would you like?
I'd be like, it's good CGI in it. It was a bit cliche with the opening shots. I think I would have noticed that anyhow.
Yeah.
Because it was. And there was obviously your typical comedy aspects to it. But it weren't that bad. There was some low points, but it was good.
I think people just analyse it way too hard. It's just going to be another fun film that
I-
people are going to enjoy.
Fun!
Fun!
I definitely like the second one more than the first one.
Yeah, second one was good.
The second one's much better than the first one.
Yeah.
Even though they use like the
I
same
can agree.
joke from
Yeah, the first one seems a bit like a
Yeah, and there was a
lazy.
couple of the scenes used again. But
Yeah, but
was still
you
good.
you can't.
But was
blame
it
them.
a
It's not-
remade trailer? Or was it a second trailer?
It's a second trailer.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like the first one's shit. Let's make another one. It
I
was-
thought I genuinely thought it was that.
Nah, the film's doing that.
But I don't understand why people. Like,
No,
hating on
I
this.
get it. Yeah, I guess I'll justify it now.
Go on.
Not that I agree with it,
Go
but
on.
a lot of people think that like it's just unnecessary to make like such a beloved film that has the exact same story, just the only stipulation being that they're played by women.
I disagree because you know the first Ghostbusters.
It's a reboot.
You know the first
no one
Ghostbusters.
feels like it.
Was it a comedy or not?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, Bill
Yeah.
Murray and stuff.
But liked it.
It's like, how many reboots are there that we just don't talk about?
What do you mean? Do
See-
you want to talk about the whole superhero thing?
All I'm saying,
It's
this is
not.
like compared to a lot of other reboots, it's not bad.
It's
Like there
really-
are much worse reboots.
Like-
Yeah.
I don't understand
Definitely.
like why all the hate, or even if it was a case of oh, I don't understand why it's happening, why so much hate. Like if you don't understand, leave it at that.
Because it's dumb. Like it didn't need to be made.
But that happened with so much more.
It's kind of true still. There wasn't anyone
Yeah,
calling for it.
Yeah, I'm backing for it now that like no, I'm not backing for
But
it.
it's
but,
like
you know, I'm accepting its existence.
but it's like how Star Wars came to relevance.
Yeah,
like-
but there were sequels, they weren't reboots.
But it's still the reboot the whole franchise, isn't it?
Yeah, they did that anyway with the prequels.
Let's not talk about the prequels.
Yeah.
But it's like I get it if people don't understand why they're doing it and if it wasn't necessary, but it's like you just take it as in like, oh
Yeah.
look, another reboot. Oh, I might watch this. I really don't get the hate.
Nah, I feel like by not hating the film, we're putting ourselves in like a minority section.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
we're not accusing anyone of being sexist or anything if they, shun the idea of the film. We're
However,
not fucking, irrational spastics. We're like people.
think about
We're not
about,
feminazis.
think about John Boyega.
What about him?
How much flack did he get?
Yeah, exactly.
How much flack did John?
Just for being a black
Just
dude.
being a black guy in Star Wars. And
No,
how did that turn
I'm pretty
out?
sure it was because it was a stormtrooper. It wasn't because it was black. Because there were black people in the first few, I think.
Well, I think he was a black person as a lead, because everyone thought that he was gonna be like a
Oh yeah,
Jedi.
because they showed him in the trailer.
Yeah, like everyone thought it was gonna be John Boyega being like the main guy, but it turned
He
out to
wasn't,
be.
or was he? He was like,
It's Co.
yeah, like a mid-story,
Yeah,
like a side story.
Ray. But it's just, I think it's just a case of that as well. Like how much? What are you doing?
Nothing.
I just don't get the hate.
Nah,
I don't get it.
I understand it.
No, I don't
I like-
understand. I understand people
No,
not
okay.
understanding it.
Mars, look at me as a hater, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and like ask me why. Like you just ask me questions about why I hate the film, and I'll be able to answer them.
Why'd you hate the film?
Oh, I already said that. Like it's unnecessary.
Why is that
They-
unnecessary?
It's the exact same plot. We're just for women. Like why?
Why is that unnecessary?
Because it didn't need to be made.
Think about every other film, that has been made. Or has been
Did
remade.
that need to be made? Every other film.
That didn't need to be made.
No.
That didn't need to be remade, but have been made. No one actually
Well,
cared. They were
what
like,
reboots
"Oh,
are there,
cool,
actually?
it's a reboot."
Let's compare it to other ones. What
Okay,
reboots
fair
are-
enough. For Spider-Man, you've got
Oh yeah. Yeah,
What about are you on about the new Spider-Man?
yeah, it's
I
a
heard
third
those films were
reboot.
pretty
Are you on
good.
about the new kid that's now going to be Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's 20 now.
I didn't like
He
him.
turned 20.
I've watched,
Yeah, I didn't like him still.
but a lot of people that do like.
I've watched the new film, the Captain
No,
America.
I'm on about like as comic book fans and that people do like him as a Spider-Man.
Yeah, because it's more like
But
Spider-Man.
you're just a casual. You're just a
Yeah, I'm a
watcher,
casual
innit?
watcher of superhero films.
I have heard that it's like closer to the source material.
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Like,
Well,
he's more like Deadpool.
Personally, I didn't
in
like it.
comics.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I heard that as well.
That all I'm saying is personally, I didn't like it.
But you don't really like a lot of things revolving around.
Nah, I
superheroes.
haven't even seen Deadpool, but
I
like
do and I don't. I'm gonna be excited for Suicide Squad, but that just looks good.
I think they made that film like Suicide Squad just like a really mainstream.
That's Marvel.
And I like the Batman films.
What?
It's Marvel, isn't it? Suicide Squad.
DC.
It's DC.
Yeah, it's not gonna be as good.
Last chance. It's literally DC's last chance of competing with Marvel.
There's a petition to what was the director that directed Batman vs Superman and every
Batman
and
is
every DC film.
Batman is like beating a dead gorilla. Like
No, you don't know Batman?
No, like
Did you watch him?
No, like the
Alright,
new
be
one-
honest, Sam. Have you watched the Batmans?
Yeah, I've seen the old ones.
No, like
Christopher
I
Nolan's.
want about
Christian
the
Bale.
Yeah, I've seen them.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
But like why bring him back?
Batman vs
You know,
Superman.
Like the film was.
That's another.
No, like the film was terrible. So yeah, I'm not making any statements.
It wasn't. But a lot of people, if we're talking about Batman vs Superman, a lot of people that
No,
didn't
but
like it.
It
Didn't
wasn't.
get
It
it.
wasn't on a Marvel level. Like, with the film being so panned, like that's their last chance of having like any competition except Suicide Squad.
Can't compare it to a
I mean, maybe
Marvel
Wonder
film.
Woman. Wonder Woman might have a chance
Because we're gonna
just
compare.
because she's a woman.
If we're gonna compare DC films to Marvel films, DC films are a lot darker.
Oh yeah.
And and think about it. All Marvel films, all the Marvel superhero films, most of them just follow the exact same.
Well, with Marvel
stories.
superhero films, I was only really a fan of Batman. Like obviously because I don't read
DC.
the comic.
No,
What?
I'm Team
DC.
Captain America,
Yeah,
man.
about
about-
Marvel films.
What?
Yeah, about Marvel films.
I'm just talking about the Batmans.
Is there anyone that watched Civil War and said that they were Team Tony Stark, Iron Man? I'm sure everyone was Team Captain America. Look, I heard their intentions.
Oh, at work, everyone preferred Captain America over Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're big fans at work.
Like, Captain America saying, like, they need to get permission to save the world.
I really don't know much
No.
about it.
I'm sure they were, like, moaning.
Yeah, I didn't get it either.
I'm
But
sure
then
that-
again, I don't read the comics.
I'm sure they were moaning in Civil War about what happened in the first Avengers film, being like how many people died in it. But if they didn't do it, then the whole world
No,
would have
I
died.
think
So what's the point?
the storyline is like
It's a fucking gorilla all over again.
I think Tony Stark, like Shield or whatever, they like put a new rule in place that like if you're gonna use your powers, you need to like sign not sign up, but like kind of
Yeah, I got that gist of it.
not kind of register or sign up for it. But and I think Captain America's like, oh no, why should I do that? Because if I'm gonna use those powers, or if I'm gonna sign up or like sign this thing, it's gonna take too long and people are gonna die from it. I think it was that.
Oh, they're dying anyhow.
No. But
You know,
I can't comment too much on that.
If they were in the first Avengers film, they're like, oh no, we can't kill any people. And they would have lost.
I really
They would have fucking lost.
can't comment.
And then
on
they
that
would have
film
killed all
too
the
much.
people.
I don't know. But on Batman vs Superman, a lot of people, I think critics disliked it.
Just so you know,
I-
we only had like 5 subjects to talk
I know.
about. And we
Critics
spoke about, like,
disliked
12
it. A lot of
No,
the
but I
fans-
don't think it was necessary. Like, what was the last Batman was?
Look how talked about it was.
Yeah,
It was talked about.
It was talked about, yeah. Alright, it was necessary from a money point of view.
Mm.
But as a genuine film point of view, it didn't need to be there because
But it's
I
like,
liked they left it with the last one, which was with Bane, wasn't it?
yeah.
I liked how they left that.
But those are a completely different series. It's a completely different series. This new Batman vs Superman thing is like it's tied into Justice League, and it's.
I'm talking purely as a film fan, yeah.
Mm.
I liked how they left it with that, and I didn't feel like this.
So
one
that
was
came out.
necessary.
The Bane one came out ages ago.
Is that 3-4 years ago?
Speaking
Oh,
about
that
talked
is- For a
about,
superhero film, that's quite long ago.
tell
And
your
it's
friends
another
about my
reboot.
channel. Thanks. I like money.
It's another reboot.
Bye bye.
Think about how many times Batman has been brought back.
Yeah, I get that, but I just liked how they ended it with the Dark Knight Rises.
No, I didn't even like that
Ended.
film that much.
Oh.
That
And they
film-
put it back.
I think the Bane one wasn't even that good.
What?
Yeah.
What?
The Bane movie.
You didn't
Bane-
like
That's
it?
the thing.
Why do you like it?
Well, it just wasn't as good.
It wasn't as good as.
Well, compared
Are we
to
judging it to-
compared to the second one.
Are we
Well, just-
judging it to the Dark Knight?
Yeah. Well,
Oh.
Dark Knight was it? No,
Yeah,
what was it?
Ah,
Heath
Batman
Ledger.
Begins. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, the Dark Knight then.
Compared to that, but the Bane one, it was just all right.
Why didn't you like it though?
It's just all right.
We're going well off topic.
I think I loved the start of it.
It was just all right.
Nah, don't tell me you didn't like the start.
We're way off topic, but I think I can like bring it back around again. So like with Suicide Squad,
Yeah.
people hated Jared Leto.
He's
like-
44 years old.
You know, wanting to play Joker
I
or,
still can't believe how
or
old he is.
playing Joker.
No,
Like,
people love him.
yeah. Well, they don't hate him at least. Like, what if Ghostbusters is the same?
Yeah, he's taking that job role like really seriously, you know.
Well, like, he did.
Yeah, it's over now.
It's not filming anymore.
But I said he's taking that job role. So
Yeah, he always
has.
does his acting job. I like it.
I
He
think
was.
he's only been in 2.
Yeah, but that Dallas Buyers Club was a really good
I
film.
haven't watched it, but apparently it's really
No, he's
good.
been in more. Just
Apparently
like,
he's
just
in
big
every film that
films.
he's done, he's been wearing lipstick.
Yeah.
Well, what you talk of?
I don't know if I like the Joker look.
No, I like it.
It's a new hip version. Hip.
I don't
Down
know,
with the
but
kids.
with me, I just thought like that Heath Ledger was like,
Yeah.
because I was so young when it happened, and it was like that first moment I knew that was like a good performance. Like
But then
I
again,
knew that he was on something.
the
there.
Jared Leto look looks different to the cartoons
Yeah.
as well.
You were pretty wrong
About what?
about Jared Leto's films.
Really?
Yeah, he's...
What?
How many is that?
No, he'd been in a lot.
Is it?
No, I knew he'd been in a lot. I
In
never
Fight
said.
Club.
I never
He's in
said he
Fight
hadn't
Club.
been in a lot.
I
I don't
watched
think.
Fight Club either.
He got battered in Fight
Wait,
Club.
hold on. American Psycho. Who did he play in American Psycho?
Let me see.
Oh,
Sorry,
he
your head's
played
in
the
the.
bloke that Christian Bale killed?
Oh no, I'm not talking about American
You're in
Psycho.
the- you're in the
I
way,
was
Sam,
talking
man.
about
Psycho.
nah, American something.
American Horror Story.
No. What's it called?
American
The
Idiot.
one with I don't think it's American in the title. The one with Kevin Spacey and he fancies that 16-year-old girl.
It's not American in the title.
What's it called?
I don't know. That one film
Yeah.
with Kevin Spacey.
But anyhow, yeah.
He's playing a cat now, isn't he?
Onto that, I don't know if I
Good
liked
man,
the
Lois.
look of it because that was like the Heath Ledger look was the
I don't
look
like the
I
look
knew.
of it.
Like you know how
Oh,
older
yeah.
people know the Joker before.
Well, comment like, because I watched like all the cartoons and that. Like I was like a pretty serious Batman fan.
Yeah, wait,
You
he's
get the
evolving
general
now.
gist.
He's evolving with the times.
Yeah. It's
I get that. I get that.
We're an
though.
edgier generation.
I get that.
We're not like, oh yeah, just...
I think he'll do well. I
and
think he'll pull it off.
he's a lot of a younger
We
Joker
don't want
as
him
well.
looking like a clown no more.
No, he's not. He's not technically younger. He's much older, isn't he? I swear Heath Ledger was
I think he looks a lot younger in it.
like Heath Ledger
He-
wasn't old when he died.
He's probably in his 30s.
Heath Ledger was. I think he was before
But the
his
Joker,
30s.
but like as a Heath Ledger.
Yeah, as a
Joker,
look, I know Heath Ledger looked
well,
older.
and he seemed like a lot older as well. But with this one, I think he's like
No, without the makeup,
20s,
he didn't.
30s.
He didn't look jokery. He just looked like a...
Heath
Yeah.
Ledger?
Yeah.
His hair,
Like,
he
he
like
had a
you know
baby
they
face.
did the hair like really weird for it. His hair wasn't like that either.
He had a baby
Because
face.
usually in the cartoons and that, his hair always went upwards and like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
spiral. Not in a spiral, like a ice cream.
Well, even that Joker changed. Like, Joker never
But
looked like that.
every Joker's changed. Every Joker has changed.
No, did he always have a Glasgow smile with the
No,
thing? Yeah,
No.
exactly.
so that was crazy as well.
No, it's just Chelsea smile, not Glasgow smile. I'm
It's
thinking of
Chelsea
Glasgow
smile.
kiss. Not when you cut your lips.
Talked a
Do a
lot.
smile.
We talked a lot of shit throughout these last 50 minutes.
I know. I think you should round it off with there doesn't need to be as much hate on the Ghostbusters film.
I know. And stop
Oh.
hating Batman vs Superman. It's
That
alright.
is the extra subject that I did earlier.
Extra subject.
another one.
You know how I said about if black people win the Oscars, then robots are going to take over?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been thinking
Oh, no.
about how
Oh,
world
no.
peace is possible. I don't understand like Preacher or Michael Jackson, but it's either going to be if robots take over, because they're not programmed to have hate.
Mm-hmm.
But like similar, like if everyone gets old, it sounds crazy on like the face of it. But if like everyone gets old and then a select few try and have kids, and then they do have kids,
Mm-hmm.
and then they die, so it's just kids on the world.
Mm-hmm.
Like they won't have like hate programmed into them,
No,
like racism or anything.
because
They'll just start from the ground up again.
it's also well. Then again, it would be like nature nurture in it, but
Well, no, it would be nature.
It's-
Well, the robot thing's right now.
was hereditary as well.
I mean,
Sometimes.
I guess it could be like cavemen, and like Ugg hit you with club.
No, not even
But-
because all of that stems from emotions and it feelings. You can't
I think we've delved into a different realm that's ready for another
Way.
podcast.
Yeah,
Oh, the robots. That's the only way world peace is possible.
because think about it.
Look,
There's
you
no
know
hate,
what?
there's no
we
love.
watched Minority Report.
It's a crazy
If
And-
it's-
it's a crazy statement, but it literally is the only way world peace is possible.
Did
No,
you not?
I
Did you not
disagree.
listen in Blade Runner? And did you not watch that film?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not possible with robots,
No, because if
as
there's
we
no,
learned from Blade
there's
Runner.
no hate, there's no love.
No, they're like cyborgs though, like replicants,
Well,
and they were with people, just robots alone. The robots never hurt each
alright,
other.
so this is a time for another podcast.
The robots
mate.
were like cool with each other.
This is really.
No,
something
I say
for
we just do
another
it,
podcast.
man. Just hit the hour mark. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can we open the window though?
I mean, I would, but it smells outside.
Oh.
It smells like people, so nah. We're almost done anyway. Really?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Nah, I disagree with robots. Cause
Really?
It's like, yeah, because it's like you've got no
This
emotions.
sounds like such a kid conversation.
I know.
Like
It
the
is.
robots are better than the humans.
It's like if you
My robot will beat you.
okay, fair enough. You get brought up with a robot
You
or
have
whatever.
poopy
It's
hair.
like, but like they've got no emotions. We do.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
No
we still
emotions.
do. You can't take that out of someone.
You can program a robot to like, not move. That's peace.
You can't program kids though.
No, because the kids will program themselves. Like,
Nah, not
i-
always.
if you're racist and you have a kid, and you like, push your racist ideology onto them, they're gonna grow up racist.
But some stuff just comes with feelings and emotions.
Yeah, they're not gonna be like, oh, I'm sad, black people, or You know, that's.
But then
That's
again,
true,
it's also where you grow up
So
as
it's
well.
not a
Because
thing.
think about it, if you're like in like a Scandinavian country, and
Yeah, if you get like traumatized by something, then maybe.
Yeah.
But
like if you're an all white
if it's world peace, then you can't be traumatized by anything.
yeah, I don't know. Controversial.
Does that conclude?
Well, all I'm saying is like, kids without adult influences would like learn to hate like over decades.
No,
Yeah,
because you've
sure.
got
Like they wouldn't be like, you know, they wouldn't come out the womb with like frowny eyebrows.
because you still have like kid experiences that mess you up as well, and you've got no one to put you in place.
Yeah, what did you do when you were as a kid? Like, I never did.
So he fell out of a tree.
No,
No,
it
that
was
was
like
like-
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was year 6 going to year
Yeah, 11.
7.
Just crap my knuckles.
Nah. Because it's like, say if a kid plays up here, he's going to correct them.
Well,
Still.
Mm-hmm.
Don't learn to correct each
And it's
other.
like, all kids are jealous at one point.
I feel like I sound like a hippie right now, like preaching.
Word.
Well, Pete,
Yeah,
all
you
life
are
is
hippie,
precious.
you're growing this little goat.
Children of the future, they'll protect each other.
Children of the Forest. Game of Thrones.
We are the world, we are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day, so let's start giving.
That make the White Walkers.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. We are the ones to make a brighter day for you and me.
I'm hungry.
I say just fade it. I'll just
Right.
fade it out. I say just stop it here and fade it out as you're singing that or saying those.
Yeah, you should.
We are the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
stop
That's
it
it then.
right now.
That has to be it then.
Nah.
Because anything we're
Or do
talking
you,
about
or
is
do you
good.
need an outro?
Yeah, I'm doing an outro.
Alrighty then.
Alright.
So, however shambolic or shit this has been,
We
I've
apologise.
had fun.
Yeah.
I've had a great banter apart from it's been a bit too warm in this room.
And black people, grrr.
Grr.
I'm sorry, I'm a closeted racist. I almost said rapist then.
Closeted.
That would have been a weird thing to end the video on, wouldn't it? You would have had the fucking FBI at your door tomorrow morning. Are you a closeted rapist?
Kind of tempted to cut it there then.
What?
It's just me saying I'm a closeted rapist.
Bant.
But yeah, I've had fun. I'll probably do it again. to be
I'll do
honest.
it again.
However shambolic
I feel like
shit
I'm
it was.
a barber, like just talking shit phrases.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, man like Marce's barber.
Just record the barber. Like have barbercast.
Yeah, but a lot
Oh
of
my
people-
god, Barbercast?
That'd be
New
sick.
series idea?
Yeah, but I'd never meet a barber.
That's true still.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marce's barber probably wouldn't let us film either.
Nah.
And he's probably got like a heavy African/Jamaican accent.
Not too bad, I can understand him.
No, he was alright.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, when they make up words. Anyway, we're signing out. We're not talking about Jamaican people.
No, it's not actually making up words. It's like
It's changing.
no, it's saying it in an accent, but making it sound.
Can we stop now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright, sign out then.
I've had fun.
Winter's going.
What I say,
Durham.
56
Indeed.
minutes. That's the time stop on ours. I don't know if it's a little off for you. But 56 minutes. We've done well. First time. Alright, we're good at this. I don't care.
We got
Wow,
talent.
until we
We're going
listen to it
places,
back.
man. And them places is 6 1 tomorrow morning.
So yeah, this has been the first. I mean, probably, but I doubt it'll be the last stupid fucking morons podcast. Hashtag team SFM.
Stupid fucking more.
Team
Uh,
Jacob. No, it's Team Edward actually.
So yeah, stupid fucking morons cast. I will talk to you whenever. Goodbye.
Safe.